What age would this kind of maybe first time realization of what a personal relationship with Jesus is? What age were you?
I was in my 40s.
Yeah, in your 40s.
Yeah.
So you kind of did a full circle thing. Started in church, went around the world looking, searching, and came back to that truth in the 90s.
Yeah. And, that had a personal relationship with it. But that's not the end of the story. I'm a human being, and I go through cycles and, of ups and downs, peaks and valleys in my spiritual life, that sometimes, that God is silent, and then I wonder, but I've always, I talk to God,
It's called prayer.
Yeah, and a lot of it's called listening.
There you go.
So, through that, my relationship with him deepens, and it's, I am where I am today.
We sometimes get that all wrong, that if it's quiet or it's a lonely season, or if it's kind of a desert season, we're distant, we're further from God. And maybe it's the opposite of that. Maybe that's when we're actually closer to God, that he's nearer to us.
Faith and trust is strong.
Even at our lowest point, you're saying.
Yeah.
Jesus on the cross that's crying out to God because God was silent even in death. And it's a stress test, I guess, in a way too, isn't it? You were talking about faith. You don't know. How do you know you have faith until it's
called upon?
That stress point. And we have our knee-jerk reactions, and then that gets back to the principles that we were talking about.